everyone. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been thinking about this page, Art and Fan, and the fact that in a couple of months, in about 6 months, it would be 5 years since I began the page. And so I started thinking about why I started the page, and what are my goals for the page, and as a whole thing, what this Art and Fan is aimed at. So I wanted to talk about that in the video today, because I think it's important for those of you that invested in following this page to understand that, and to understand that there's a human behind it. Now, before I continue, I need to talk to my Turks for a second. So give me a second here, please. Merhaba tuklerim. Maalesef Türkçem şöyle böyle. Bu sebepten burada okuyabilirsiniz. Her şey diyeceğim. Teşekkürler. Um, واخواني اخوتي من العرب السلام عليكم. مع الاسف عشان الوقت، لا اتكلم كثير، لا اسجل الفيديو مرتين. كما قلت عشان الوقت، فممكن تقرؤون كل ما اقوله بالعربي تحت ان شاء الله. شكرا للمتابعة. Now, and Fars. I can't do a Farsi. I'm sorry. I really wish I knew Farsi, but I have no idea. Now back to the topic. So I think reflecting with you guys would and reflecting, which I've done already by myself. Reflecting with you guys will, like I said, will let you understand what I'm trying to get at with this page, why I started the page and what have you. So you know what you're invested in, because at the end of the day, which I'm going to talk about later on, I don't intend for this page to be just a page. Okay, I want this to be a gallery. Okay, like you can read in the description in the bio. Okay, standard bearer for the Islamic arts. I don't want this to just be a page. I want this to be a gallery. I intend to have actual galleries. Okay, and this is just the beginning. So towards that goal, let's start with why I started this page. Okay, I started this page almost 5 years ago because I was an artist. I was looking for people to distribute my art, to show my art on their platforms, and nobody really answered. Right, there was one guy that answered. He had like 2 million followers, one of these art pages, and he was like there's a long line, pretty much. Okay, you got to pay like $10 or something, which that wasn't the problem, but the problem was there was a long line, right? So I thought, you know what, my type of art, I think it's best to just create a platform where people that like, Islamic, Western, Middle Eastern art, sorry, not Western, Middle Eastern art can come together, and I can then put up my art in front of them, and hopefully they'll like it, right? Because the type of art that I was doing was calligraphy tied in with illustration. So I decided, okay, I'll start my own page, right? Easier said than done, obviously, right? So I started the page, and I started obviously putting calligraphy arts, from traditional calligraphy to calligraffiti of El Cid and people like that, and then obviously marbling, and then carpets came in afterwards, and all these kind of things that I think can be generally classified as Islamic arts or Middle Eastern art. And the page took off. It took off well. I think the first year I got to maybe 6,000 or so followers or what have you, which might not seem like a lot, but I think this branch of art, or this type of art, is now well known in the world, which is one of my goals as well, is to put this in front of people, because our art here is not just simply just hands moving with a tool, right? There's a lot of spirituality that comes with it. Okay, and I think that we can see that with a lot of people that travel all the way to Morocco to go study geometric arts, or for people that are that travel all the way to Andalusia to go see the palaces there, or in Egypt to see the Mamluk designs my leak designs and what have you, and then emulate that and copy those. I think there's a spiritual connection there. Even I think even now Muslims feel that, right? Right. So I think it's a lot. It's a lot. It's very unique in that sense, and I think people really need to look at that. So so I put all these things together, right? And along the way, I think 2 years in, I hurt my arm, right? I have a nerve pain all the way to my elbow here that prevents me from doing, precise work with my fingers. Um, Everybody make say a little prayer for me if you don't mind. But that had to stop me from doing any art for the last 3 years or so. Um, so I then became focused mainly on promoting other artists on my page, right? Putting those works out, right? And like I said, I wanted this to be a gallery, right? Even from the beginning, the idea was really for this to be a gallery, not just something based on the internet, right? And I've said that many times, even on the website artandfen.com. I mentioned that in the about page. That's the goal. That's the end goal. Even if it takes some time, I'm fine with that, right? I think those things that are built slowly tend to last longer, right? So I'm not worried about the timing, right? Or how long it takes, right? So I started focusing on the page, on the on promoting the works of artists on the page, whether it's marbling, whether it's calligraphy, whether it's geometric arts or illumination, tazhib or tazhib, depending on where you're from. Then the carpets came in, the Oriental rugs. Everybody hears of Oriental rugs. Obviously, Persians are probably the most famous for those, but obviously we have the Afghanis, we have the Turks, etc. Right? And all these things, I started putting them on the page. And I also thought, I should also try to also help inspire artists, right? Because as an artist, I know myself that I like to look at other people's work, okay, not for copying, obviously, but because there are some things that I can see. Oh, you know what? I can use a little bit of that, and I can add that and infuse it with that, and I can create something new, right? And I think other artists benefit from that. There are a lot of people on this page that are way bigger than my page, right? There are a lot of people on this page that follow the page to be inspired. They like what they see, right? They like the aesthetic of what they see, and that inspires them to create more art, right? Also, another goal also is to teach, right? To teach people. There are a lot of people that ask me all the time, how can I start marbling, right? They ask me whether it's in Turkish or it's in Arabic, or actually very recently somebody asked me about marbling, and I sent him a link for some tools, for some a starter kit for marbling, as well as a page where you can learn how to do the basic marbling techniques and what have you, right? So I like that. I like to teach, right? And this is part of the work of a gallery, right? It's not just simply to display art, but also to teach people how to create this art, right? And that's in a way to invest in the community to produce great artists, right? So I like to teach, right? And this on the point, speaking particularly on the point of teaching, right? Given resources as well, but also I want to start doing live critiques. If you see on my story, I put up a countdown for live critiques. I want us to do those weekly, right? And the idea of this as well, again, is to teach those that want some help to help promote and boost their arts, right? There are a lot of people that are good at the practice, for example, but don't know how to push it in this digital world, right? So we can help them with that. There's some people that they have the budding talent, but they don't know how to actually, take what's in here and put it on paper, right? There's some people that, that just need kind of a tutelage, whether it's just a video, right? That can help them hone a particular skill, right? Or connecting them with the right artist or what have you. All these things are what I intend to do with the page. So live critiques are coming, inshallah, next week Saturday on the 1st of August, right? And then I intend to do some videos about getting your art noticed. It's probably going to be in a couple of couple of it's gonna be probably a series, right? Because a lot of people again send me DMs. Please put up my art, follow my page, and I can't respond to everybody that needs that help immediately. I think if I put out a video, then they can all watch it and they can get some general advice, some deeper general advice um, about how to get their arts seen, right? And to be at the level where I think, as the curator of the page, that it's worthy of putting on the front page, right? Those people that make it there, I believe they fit that spot, right? Those that I don't put there just yet, either I've not seen them, right? Obviously, there's a lot of art I've not seen, or I think there's some work that needs to be done. So those of you that want to be critiqued, obviously positive criticism, right? Live, we're gonna do those every Saturday, hopefully. Even live Q&A. I think we're gonna do live Q&A afterwards every Saturday as well. Send me DMs, and if you have any questions, I'm a lathe. I'm here. I'm a human being. It's not some program, some what have you. Send me DMs. I answer all DMs as much as I can. And please, I'm gonna put this video on YouTube. Please follow the YouTube page again at Art and Fann. Right, we're on all platforms at Art and Fann. Follow the page on YouTube. Subscribe to the page. I'm gonna be putting videos there. Obviously, the videos on YouTube, to be frank, right? They, if they get some traction, right? They get some viewers, then I can actually, get some side money, which will help me put some more time into this page. Okay, so follow the page, right? Get me paid. All right. Signing off. Thank you very much, and keep following the page. Keep asking questions. Keep commenting, and I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully, inshallah. Salam. Bye.